Okay, everybody, Grant, do you know what episode we're getting ready to do?
Not a fucking clue.
All right, it's going to be January 29th, 96.
It may be listed differently on the network,
Yeah.
though. It's kind of, we'll have to
I
see
got
if they
it.
stick.
I finally figured out how to use the network.
Yeah, that only took 20 episodes.
User friendly.
You're good to go for Clash of the Champions?
I don't know dick about Clash of the Champions.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell. And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
So just whenever.
You want to intro this one, Zach? You haven't done one in a while.
There's a good reason for that.
Fuck it.
So we're on this one.
Yeah.
29th.
Yeah, and we just got to do Clash of Champions up here.
Okay. So that's the ratings for Clash of the Champions.
Yeah, rating and attendance and all that.
All right.
Because we're professionals.
Yeah. Grant, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just eating some cherries.
All right.
Good choice. I mean, it's better to eat something like that than eating an apple or potato chips on a podcast. It's going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah, I went with silent fruit, like rotten bananas.
Silent fruit.
All right. There we go. Welcome, everybody.
What's
to
up,
the late
bitches?
That's a good enough intro. So we're going to be reviewing the Nitro from January 29th, 1996 from the Canton Civic Center in Canton, Ohio, where there was attendance of 3,500 maybe paying fans, maybe half and half. I
didn't get a paid number on that.
Okay.
So.
The rating for this show was a 2.8, and that beat out Raw, which drew a 2.4 on the same night.
But first,
this
is the Nitro directly after Clash of the Champions, which took place on January 23rd. I have written down here 2016. That's wrong.
20 years late there.
January 23rd, 1996, from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. The attendance to Clash of the Champions was 3,100, 2,700 which paid, so they only gave away like 400 tickets to it. So that's
400
better
tickets
than
at, say, what, $25 a pop?
Yeah, I don't know what they would charge. That's one thing I haven't been able to find is ticket prices.
I'm sure we can find. Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
Did your grandma and grandpa ever go to like a Nitro way back in the day, or they never go, like other than bringing us?
No, they were too old by then, but a lot of regional stuff.
They went to USWA house shows.
Exactly.
Evansville shows.
Yeah, Evansville was the big one.
Yeah, my great grandma used to go to Evansville shows all the time too.
TV rating for Clash of the Champions, which was on a Tuesday, so they weren't up against Raw. It drew a 4.5 rating because it was running unopposed.
All right.
So first, we have a dark match, which is Regal over Chris Benoit. Yeah, let's not put that on television. That's good. Grant, you said you watched this, but it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Grant and his aluminum keyboard. First match on TV, which was televised, Public Enemy versus the Nasty Boys. Ended in a double DQ schmoz, pretty much what you can imagine. Not a lot of, spinning toe holds in this match. Mm-hmm. Just a lot of clubbering, not a bunch of wrestling. Match 3, Dean Malenko defeated Alex Wright in what I would say was probably the match of the card. Taskmaster over Disco Inferno by forfeit. Grant, do you remember what happened there?
No, I don't remember that match at all.
That's correct, because it didn't happen. Disco Inferno sent out a Elvis impersonator to do a singing telegram to tell Kevin Sullivan.
I wish I would have watched
that
it now.
He wasn't coming because he's at the Colonel and Sister Sherri's wedding, and Taskmaster just beats up the Elvis impersonator.
Did they televise that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed it. So next we had
How'd that go? Was it a schmoz of some sort, or was it like a legit just like fake wedding? legit fake wedding. If that makes sense.
I'll get to that. Brian Pillman defeated Eddie Guerrero. That is the match with the Bobby Heenan meltdown where
I have watched that.
Basically goes, "What the fuck are you doing on live television?" And you can tell he's incredibly flustered. We have the wedding between the Colonel and Sister Sherri, which doesn't happen because Madusa shows up and beats the hell out of Sherri, and there's wedding cake everywhere, and it's just a cat fight. And that leads into an angle we'll see here in a couple weeks.
Was Madusa in wrestling gear?
No. Okay. She was just sort of in a, I don't know what you call it, just normal clothes. Sting and Luger defeated the Blue Bloods. Conan defeated Psychosis, defending his AAA Mexican heavyweight title. And Flair and the Giant defeated Hogan and Savage due to some sort of outside interference. I can't remember who it was. Probably Arn Anderson. There was probably Nux involved. Who do you think did the job in that match?
I don't know.
If Flair and Giant defeated Hogan and Savage, who do you think's doing the job?
I would say Flair's team. What?
God damn it, Zach. Listen. Flair and Giant defeated Hogan and Savage. Who's doing the job?
Is that a trick question?
No.
But it's obvious the way you're saying it.
No, Savage is getting pinned.
Oh, I got you.
God almighty, it's like playing...
I thought you were like asking me who lost right after you told me who lost.
It's like playing...
So I thought it was a trick question.
It's like playing cards with my brother's kids or something. All right.
Hey, there was...
if you're all not brain dead for having listened to that...
God damn it, you forgot a match.
What, did I really?
You did.
Well, fucking enlighten me, asshole.
I don't think it's on there, though. It's another dark match.
Oh, was there? Okay, that's probably why. What was that? The U.S. title match?
U.S. title match. One Man Gang defeats Disco Inferno.
They really do not care about that
No,
title.
they do not.
At all.
So this is probably the end of the podcast due to infighting between the participants.
No, that's after the Flair Giant.
So it's a late dark match.
Yeah.
Okay. They probably showed that on a worldwide or a main event or something just to fill time, just record it. So, anywho, pull up your episode. Remember, it's going to be January 29th, 1996. If you're all still with us after that debacle.
Are you ready to go, Grant?
Yeah, it looks like it.
And press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Professionals.
Yeah, we are.
It's entertaining.
So I finally watched a podcast.
Yeah, how that did you show it to your lady friend?
Yeah, she wanted to know what the hell it is that we do with ourselves.
Yeah, well, that's the normal response.
This pretty much wraps it up, yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
No, she's a fan.
So how did you do the audio? Like, how did you pump out our voices?
I did our voices on my cell phone while we sat on the couch, and then just turned the TV down to an appropriate volume.
Huh.
Gotcha. That works pretty good.
No, it worked fantastic. The syncing was good. She's never watched professional wrestling a second in her life.
Wow.
So her first experience was with our commentary.
She loved it.
Which one did you show? Was it the
Episode
Madusa?
6. Yeah.
The Madusa trash can?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Check out the Planet Hollywood jacket.
Nice.
That's Planet Hollywood, right?
I'd say so.
Yeah, that's what it has to be.
No, it was good. It was unbelievably professional. I can't believe they came out this good.
How many of those Hogan styrofoam things do you think they passed out in the history of Nitro up to this point? Because those are just free. They're just handing those out.
Thousands.
Nobody's paying money for that shit.
That's why people like rip them sometimes. In the
they're
crowd.
like, fuck it, I'll rip Hogan's head off.
That poor animal.
God.
Yeah.
So one of the girls that Savage's hoe train from a couple weeks ago, one of them was Deborah McMichaels.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Which is Mongo's wife at the time, who ends up marrying Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Later
Doesn't she date Jeff Jarrett? Or was that Angle?
She was Jarrett's valet for a while, so very possible. I don't know.
The whole puppy thing.
But yeah, one of those girls was Deborah McMichael.
And then Linda Hogan as well.
Yep. And the other.
So wait, I forgot to ask about the Clash of the Champions. Was Miss Elizabeth there?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, she was the insurance policy, which didn't work because they lost the match.
Gotcha.
I wish they'd stop using that phrase.
Insurance, because it's like, hey, it's always something shitty like the Yeti.
Right. There's that There's a good Horseman shirt.
Sweet. Flair in the pink robe. He's the man.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we got Flair versus Hogan. Opening match. I would fancy a guess that Hogan's gonna probably show up later in the show.
Main event,
he's not just gonna. He's just not gonna curtain jerk the opening match and then leave.
Yeah.
He's got to stick his nose in other people's business.
So, Savage is the world champ at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
And is this a number one contender match for that title?
No. I mean, that would make sense.
It would make sense, right?
But no.
Okay. Luger probably just is the number one contender just because.
Because he's got to wrestle Savage till the end of time.
Right.
Hey, quick question.
He did beat him fair and square, though, didn't he? Luger beat Savage? Or was it Savage?
He's beat him fair and square like 4 times.
Okay. What's your question?
What episode are you guys watching?
I was going to say, when you said Horseman shirt,
it's either 128 or 129.
January 29th, 1996.
So I take back that thing about saying that I figured out the fucking network.
Yeah,
oh, no.
I clearly have not. Because
there's Deborah right there.
What's the episode number?
Fuck if I know. I just know it's January 29th, 1996.
By date, it'd be either the 28th or 29th of January, 96. Man, you're missing out some good Elizabeth.
Yeah, Miss
here.
Elizabeth definitely dresses more scantily clad in this era than she did in like 89 WWF.
Yeah, she looks uncomfortable though.
Yeah, true. She just doesn't look like she wants to be there. So while Grant's hey, there's a Vader time sign.
Where? Oh, well, yeah.
What second are we at? What minute and second?
4:35.
Hogan is posturing in the ring.
Just we'll let you know we're at 5 if you're there.
I love that Vader time sign. He hasn't been on TV in like months.
Ever on Nitro.
Got a Vader mark.
4:50.
God,
4:55.
Sucks. God, I hate
56.
Hogan.
7.
See, this guy know
8,
what's up.
9.
Four
5
Horsemen
minutes.
sign.
Did you get it? Grant.
Where are you at now?
5:11, 5:12, 13, 14,
Keep going.
15, 16, 17.
Everybody's still with us
18,
out there.
19,
This is riveting.
20. We're only missing intros. That's all we're missing.
This is riveting shit right
5:25, 6. Like, is there a spot where you want to stop?
Nope, I got it. I'm at 5:31.
You're 1
here.
second ahead of us.
Fine.
So
Just
you're
leave
fine.
it there.
Okay.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, boy. There's Arn's cousin. Another
Yeah,
Anderson.
probably. And his fat wife.
What was it listed as on the network? 28 or 29?
Like the date.
Nitro
date.
22, January 29th.
Okay.
I don't know how you got that. I don't know how you fucked that up. But at least we know maybe next week Flair's in the opener too, because he didn't notice that. It's like, oh, we got Flair.
Yeah.
It took him a while to catch on.
Was he in a pink robe on your episode, Grant?
No, the episode I had, it wasn't Flair. That's why I was confused.
Oh.
I had Benoit versus Savage.
Oh, I think that's next week.
Okay.
That's bitch.
It's
Let's just skip ahead to that. Why are there 2 geriatric old men pushing each other around the ring?
Yes.
They're only in their
We
40s
could
at
watch
this point.
Savage Benoit instead. Flair just bumping left and right.
I don't know what matches are planned tonight, but I bet Randy Savage is still the champion in a week.
So,
Now, but I just want to interject. It would be cool if that match next week between Benoit and Savage is just them taking turns going off the top rope with their finisher. Headbutt, and then
Just
elbow drop,
they
the headbutt, the
keep
elbow drop.
missing. Here's the thing, and I think I've beat a dead horse here a little bit, but it bears repeating. Since Nitro started, has anybody taken a bigger beating than Randy Savage? He's just piled up in a corner with Hogan posing, and Savage just gets choke slammed on a concrete floor.
Yeah, he's
every
the fall
other
guy
week.
for Hogan.
He
for
just
sure.
gets his he's Tonto
Yeah.
from the Lone Ranger. He just gets his ass beat constantly. So that was a 1950s television reference in 2016.
Very
What's
relevant.
the Green Hornet sidekick's name?
Kato.
Kato.
That's
okay.
Bruce Lee.
Gotcha.
So Flair's getting his ass kicked. We're outside the ring.
Eye poke.
I just wish Hogan would sell. Like, look,
That's horrible.
I'm not sure. Like, I get it. Hogan has to win a lot. Okay. But does he have to just make people look so freaking weak with their offense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just no-sells and hulks up. And, like, why does he got to do that? It just makes people look like shit.
It's not good for the business.
No.
It's not good for the Hogan character either because it's boring.
Yeah.
Which
like,
is kind of
like
where
what
everybody's
tells
at
a good
at this
story
point.
Right.
is struggle. Like, make
Exactly.
him look like he's getting his ass beat, and then not because he's superhuman, but because he's a good wrestler,
Right.
have him come out of it.
No, it's
You don't have-
it's the Superman thing. Superman sucks because he's got super fucking everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Batman's more
Right.
more intriguing because he
Because again, if Batman defeats the Joker and he's walking home and I hit him with my car, he's dead. He's the fucker's dead.
Batman doesn't have superpowers. He's just a badass.
I mean, and
He can be
Batman
killed by
gets his ass
salmonella.
kicked.
yeah. By the way, that Batman vs Superman movie, it sucks.
I have not seen it.
I mean, you can watch it and decide for yourself,
This
but I
little
hated
shit
it.
turd kid on the magazine commercial.
That's before I started getting the magazine. I have every magazine from the December '97 issue it was the January '98 issue that
Right
covered
after
Starrcade.
Starrcade. You have
That's the
every
first one I
issue.
have, and I never missed one after that.
So you started getting
Still-
right where it went to shit.
Basically.
Pretty much. I got it because I remember you and Brady Lewis talking about Starrcade.
Yeah.
And then you went to Thunder, and that's the day I started watching like wrestling, like
Religiously.
hardcore, I guess.
Super hardcore,
Super
bro.
hardcore. And Mr.
Hey.
Dieters would talk about it too.
I'm glad he sold a chop finally.
Thank God, Hogan.
Hey, did you guys hear Mongo McMichael do his job as an announcer?
What'd he do?
What?
No, I missed it.
He said as soon as it comes back on, he's like, he's got him in the corner now, and Ric Flair's been working on that knee.
Good.
Yeah.
Mongo,
Mongo, I mean-
happened.
Mongo can't help but get better. I mean, just by osmosis, by being around Heenan.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's gonna get better. It's still not good.
But no, good on them for telling us what we missed.
Glad to see Hogan's at least trying to continue selling his leg and remembering which leg to sell.
Yeah.
We're only 5.5 months away from the NWO.
Yep.
Don't give it
Coming up.
away.
Spoiler alert.
If you're watching this and you don't know about the NWO, I'm not sure what you're doing.
It's
For-
you're my girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've never watched wrestling before. That's why you ought to
Hi, honey.
just start her watch. Be like, what do you think's gonna happen? You know.
Are you going to like keep her in the dark about things and actually like
Of course.
let her keep watching this?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is she there right now?
No.
Oh, you said hi, honey. You're just saying it.
I'm saying
the
it for
audience.
when she watches it later.
I gotcha.
I'm contacting you from the past, or maybe the future, depending on when you're listening to this.
Thousands of years ago.
I think.
DQ him, ref. Can't fucking just bite people. Oh, Flair turnbuckle
And
spot,
and
clothesline,
the floor.
wash, rinse, repeat, make money. License to print money.
Yeah.
Hogan's offense is that
Yeah.
just back rakes, eye rakes, right hands,
Big boot, leg drop.
big boot, leg drop,
The occasional clothesline, you say that?
and a clothesline.
On episode 16, one of Clay, I think it was you. You referenced Hogan's moves, and it's punch, big boot, leg drop, slam, slightly different slam.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, good lord, he has 7 or 8 moves tops.
We have not made fun of anyone in the crowd. Oh no, we did. Arn's cousin.
Yeah.
There's you ought to see the one here coming up in a few weeks where they're at the Florida State Fair.
Oh God!
Yeah, holy cow!
Jim Bob and
just in
Peggy
Tampa,
Sue
Florida, at the State Fair.
You still get them blue apron things, Grant?
I did a couple. I put it on hold because it cost $1 billion a week.
Yeah,
but
I was going to ask you
Yeah, that
how
gets
much you pay for that
expensive.
because I looked into it and there's no way I can afford that.
So we just saw a little bit ago where Jimmy Hart was choking Hogan with his tie.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Daniel Bryan got fired from WWE for choking a guy with a tie because it was
Like shoot?
No,
Okay, all right.
but it was that Nexus angle where they all stormed the cage, beat the fuck out of Cena.
I mean,
well,
I
Daniel
believe
Bryan.
you, but I don't think I was watching.
I wasn't watching wrestling at the time either, but I'm aware of it. Daniel Bryan chokes one of the announcers with a tie, and he got fired because it was too violent. And that was 18 years after this.
Now-
and nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Because now they're a publicly traded company, so they got to worry about that.
Just
shit.
a couple years after this, I believe Tank Abbott pulls a knife.
That's right. He's gonna cut his beard off.
And I saying the announcer's good on them. He's going to cut his beard off. He didn't have
They're
a
like-
beard.
Yeah,
So, Tank Abbott, he wasn't there till like
it was like
99,
99,
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. I forgot about that. He pulled a freaking knife on somebody.
Was that before or after 3 count?
Before.
Mm,
Before.
Before 3 count?
before.
When he
Yeah.
actually was kind of a badass
Yeah, he's
still?
a serious tough guy.
Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed. Back to the match, I guess. They don't play up heat between Hogan and Jimmy Hart at all.
No,
No.
very true.
A couple weeks ago, that's
They have a lot of history, and they just
yeah.
act
You
like
would
it doesn't matter.
you would have thought Hogan would be like going after him. and
Hogan
shit.
should be going after him, and that gives Flair an opening.
Yeah, that's good. Little missed booking opportunity there.
Yeah.
So
This match was probably thrown
Sin-
together just
well,
a few minutes before the show
since-
started.
Since Flair has a submission finisher, I'm kind of wondering what move he's going to use for Hogan to Hulk up with.
He'll probably Hulk up in the figure four.
Yeah, that's possible.
Figure 4 chops. He'll hook up the chops.
Yeah, he's already done that. He no-sells chops all the time. See, right there. He's not hulking up, though. He's just no-selling. There's a difference. I just want to, just hard way him right in the
Yeah.
jaw.
Just shoot, kick him in the dick.
Oh, he wound up on that one.
Oh.
We're going on a 15-minute match with these
Yeah.
two.
Well, Hogan,
That's not
Hogan's
necessary.
going to get his time in. He ain't going to...
Cotton candy guy in the background.
That sounds good.
If you want diabetes...
Sugar air.
It's mostly air, so it's fine to eat.
Grant, how's that Twitter account coming?
Eh.
Side suplex from Flair. Oh, he's doing the seizure thing. This is probably what he
God.
hulks up off of. So,
Yeah.
answer to that question was side suplex. We'll see. Oh, yeah, hands go into position.
Damn.
Big kick out.
Boom.
Fuck you.
God.
God bless America.
Flair throws some good punches.
His worked punches are very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I don't
I'm so
understand.
glad this ends in 5 months.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tiresome. And we didn't
Fuck
this
you.
went
We
on.
have to watch this for 5 more months.
Well, not in real time, but
This big boot,
I mean, we could be at the NWO by
leg drop.
shooting 3 months.
Oh,
real time,
he's not
maybe.
gonna get Jimmy Hart's on the. Oh, here you go. He went after him. Somebody's coming out.
Savage.
Oh, double A.
Double A.
Oh,
That doesn't hurt double A.
he loses the knucks.
Jimmy's molesting Elizabeth. Now they're really getting to her.
Oh, took the shoe off. Oh, he waffled him with the shoe.
Ew.
That was awkward.
I think
Yeah, they
He didn't even hit him with the heel side.
Well, he did kick out.
He didn't hit him with the heel side because he didn't want to jab his eye out.
Right, I know. I'm just saying. But...
Flair just beat him.
Nice. I like that.
Fucking A.
Hallelujah.
So, here's what I will say. It appears, now he was trying to hit him with the shoe, but kayfabe-wise, Flair just kicked out of the freaking leg drop.
Hell yeah.
It's true.
Big win for the Nature Boy. Like that. Hogan is probably blading right now. I wonder if he'll get or maybe Savage
is blading.
That's probably what's happening.
It wasn't even called
It wasn't
for.
part of the story.
Oh, yeah, he's bleeding.
He did
I think
blade him.
Savage just came in and bladed him.
Yeah.
Without
That's
any...
awesome.
Yeah, no.
Is that our
Savage just
first
does
time?
that.
Is that our first time getting blood on Nitro?
Surely not.
I can't remember, but...
Man, he really got...
Yeah, Savage came in and fucking bladed his ass.
Savage, you fucker.
That's awesome.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Yeah, he probably didn't. Savage just did it.
No. Savage just blades people randomly. This one just so happened to be on TV. Well, I'm going to go get Hogan. Sweet.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be an interesting contrast of styles. Eddie
Yeah.
Guerrero versus Luger.
Yeah.
Don't know how that's going to work.
If they do it right, it'll be good. Luger can power move him and flex a lot and slow the pace down, and then Eddie can speed it up, hit, multiples of high-flying moves to finally get the big guy down. Fuck, I don't know. It writes itself. It's not fucking hard.
Well, apparently it is, because his company went out of business in 4 years. So we got... this is Faces of Fear. This is their first appearance on Nitro. So, unfortunate, they broke up the Super Assassins.
Mm-hmm.
So the Barbarians with Ming now, they'll go on... I believe they get a title run with the tag belts. Because they were the default champions on NWO, or WCW NWO Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
They're the default tag champs.
Hey, quick question. How many people did the Super Assassins manage to kill?
Yeah,
I would
I don't
say
know.
0.
I don't know what their numbers are.
It's not particularly super.
I don't know what their confirmed kills are.
Oh, nice.
So this is the Nitro debut of the Road Warriors. They made an appearance at Clash of the Champions, where they challenged Sting and Luger.
Gotcha.
So this is their first match.
Well,
back.
which one is it? Was it Animal that's been there already?
No, Hawk.
Hawk.
Hawk had some singles matches. Animal was out with an injury. This is their first match back together as a team.
Were they in WWF at all before this? I know they were in '97 after this.
Yeah, I want to say they were in...
they were big time NWA.
92, 93 maybe. They were in WWF, and then they left, and they've kind of been bouncing around.
What territory did they start in? Were they AWA?
I think AWA.
Well, they're from Minnesota, right?
They're from Chicago.
Oh, I thought they were from Minnesota or Wisconsin.
I think AWA is where they started.
Yeah, because they held the big three.
Right. Yeah, they've held every major tag title.
Yeah.
LOD chants from the crowd. I will point out the crowd popped huge for the Road Warriors. They went nuts.
Yeah.
Charlie Callis, if you're out there, talk to us.
They're going out. They're popping for them right now.
Got LOD chants. These are two good tag teams here.
Yeah.
Everybody is huge in this match.
Yeah. What city are we in?
Ohio. Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio. Home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
What? Why are you telling us that?
Well, in case you're tuning in afterwards, that's probably the biggest win of Flair's career, according to Hogan. That he put him over with, double outside interference and whatnot.
Well, they better give us the result of every match during the beginning of the next one.
So, how good is Barbarian's big boot that he just threw compared to, Hogan's?
Pretty good.
It looked like he took his fucking head off.
Yeah.
Like, it looked legit as hell.
This is
It's
interesting.
stiffer. He's more flexible.
Interesting tidbit I just looked up. I didn't never know. They actually got their start in Georgia Championship Wrestling in '82.
Way back.
They were part of a faction called the Legion of Doom that
Okay.
consisted of Jake the Snake Roberts, them two, obviously, the Road Warriors, someone named the Spoiler, Matt Bourne, King Kong Bundy, Arn Anderson, and the original Iron Sheik, and
Or the Iron Sheik.
The
and
Sheik
the
and the original
Sheik.
Iron
Wow,
Sheik.
that's a hell of a stable.
yeah, I never knew that.
Aside from the Spoiler,
Who
I've
is that?
That's got to be an Ed Leslie.
Don Jardine.
Don Jardine.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, you'd think that would be Ed Leslie.
Maybe Keith Jardine's uncle.
See what some of his other gimmicks were. Because Matt Bourne is Doink the Clown.
Yeah.
He wrestled as the Butcher.
Okay.
Uh,
Still doesn't tell me much. So,
Road
Road Warrior Hawk just no-sold a awesome pile driver.
That was a fantastic pile driver.
No, Haku, Ming, whatever you want to call him, has one of the best jumping pile drivers, and he's so safe with
Did you
it.
see that power slam?
That was nice.
Slick.
I've just never seen anybody no-sell a freaking pile driver other than Hulk Hogan.
Did you see how athletic he was the way he did it, though? He bounced back on his feet.
Yeah, that was nice. Say what you will about Road Warrior Hawk. I mean, they're not bad. Hawk, I just hate his selling because he just stumbles around like a drunk person.
He is a drunk person.
Yeah, well, yeah, he had some issues. He'll take like a power bomb off the top rope, get pinned 1, 2, 3, and then just pop right up and walk to the back and not sell the move at all. Like, he'll get hit with the most get hit with 3, like, 3 F5 freaking double, triple power bomb suplex drivers and just pop right up.
It's a good fucking match.
Yeah, it's good power. A lot of power moves.
A lot of power moves, but they're all athletic guys.
Yeah, power move, vicious looking big boot, double diving headbutt there. Couple power slams.
And we've got 4 guys that know their way around a tag match.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Haku was he was WWF Tag Champs with Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
The Colossal Connection.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
When he was managed him?
Yep. Because they dropped him to Demolition at WrestleMania 6. That's like one of the first matches I ever watched.
Yep.
Huh.
That was second match on the card.
What is that on his arm?
It looked like a Tasmanian devil lifting weights.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it is. I think you're right.
And which one died?
Hawk
Okay.
died. I think everybody in this match is still alive. Barbarian he's reformed with Warlord and Powers of Pain and doing like indie
Indie shows,
stuff now.
They were an only, weren't they?
Yep.
What's the opening match of WrestleMania 6? Coco Beware?
Coco Beware, Rick Martel. How do I know that? God.
Yeah, that WrestleMania 6 was the first one I ever rented.
I remember renting that at our local video shop on VHS.
I rented it and immediately dubbed it over to my own tape.
Don't say that.
Hook up 2 VCRs and go to work.
It's,
If anyone's listening, that's a work. I didn't really do that.
It's fine.
It's part-
I don't think anyone cares
25
at
years
this point.
ago.
it's part of his gimmick. He's the pirate.
I'm the pirate, yeah.
The whaler. Yarg. No, it's if you're a non-fan or if you're not a follower of the sport, just kind of interested because you're a little kid and know that wrestling's cool but don't know any facts. It's the best looking cover.
Yeah.
Isn't it Hogan Warrior on the freaking moon?
Yeah, like there's like lightning behind them, and
Yeah,
they're on the moon
and just these huge,
flexing.
Yeah, just giant guys. That one and WrestleMania 5. That's a really good cover too.
How about men getting up for that drop kick?
yeah.
Jesus.
I told you these fuckers are athletic.
Yeah, this is a pretty good match. Goozle him.
I don't really remember anything past, well, now, but this is one of the better matches we've seen in a while.
Yeah, these are all good wrestlers, for sure.
You know what? And Hogan Flair wasn't horrible, but it was pretty much what you expected,
Yeah.
other than Flair going over, which was a nice surprise.
I wouldn't say that was a good match.
It's all right.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just
a lot of no selling on.
Maybe I'm
Hogan's
just
part.
blinded by Flair winning.
I mean, Flair put on a good show, but he just was a one-sided
It's just
show.
Hogan, yeah.
Those two don't work very well together.
No, they never have.
We're gonna get another pile driver.
No.
Nope, power bomb. Wow.
Nice standing power bomb.
And that was nasty. I don't think he got a lot of help on that.
No, which all these guys are freaking. I mean, it's a double Hoss tag match.
Yeah. But again, they're all pretty agile.
I like that Heenan just called out the ref for a slow count.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that count looked a little slow. He's still trying to present it as a kind of a botchy clothesline from the second rope there. I don't know if Animal knew what he was going to do, so we'll redo the spot.
He wasn't close enough.
There's probably a spot after this where he needs to be on his back.
Something was wrong there. He was probably supposed to do that the first time, and he forgot.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would say you're probably right.
A little bit botchy. Yeah, WrestleMania 6. In retrospect, it's like a B, maybe B plus at the best show.
No, you know what it is? It is the ultimate, if you want to make a baseball or whatever analogy.
Jesus, you legit kicked him in the face.
It's the ultimate all-star game.
Yeah.
It is.
There's a
it
lot
is
of big
best.
names on that card.
There are more big names on that card.
Hawk doesn't know which direction to go. You'll notice with Legion of Doom matches, Hawk usually makes the comeback and Animal does the majority of the selling, which is good because Hawk can't sell worth a shit.
What you eating now, Grant?
Grapes.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta get a Doomsday device.
Fans love it.
Oh man, yeah, they're going. Ah, damn it! I was kind of wanting to see that. Damn it! Good heel work.
Is it called the Doomsday device in WCW?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Are they the Road Warriors?
They are technically the Road Warriors, but Heenan keeps calling them the Legion of Doom. Two pile drivers in the match. Yeah, Heenan keeps calling them the Legion of Doom. And you can tell Bischoff is just like, damn it.
What'd you find out, Grant?
I'm looking.
Yeah, I could hear.
I know.
So we get a clothesline from the top rope onto Barbarian.
Check out that old school Adidas shirt in the crowd. Everybody had those.
All day I dream about sex. That's what it stands for,
Yeah, that's what Korn says.
There you go.
I think it's called the Doomsday device.
Huh.
Road Warriors go over. Top rope clothesline from Hawk. Mean Gene just kind of sidling in
So
there.
why are we interviewing Ming and the Barbarian?
I don't think they are. I think they're going to slink out of the ring here. Heenan's just getting ready.
Why are they doing interviews in the ring?
There hasn't been a single backstage interview,
Which is rare.
Is that maybe because there's not any sort of Tron in these arenas?
Well, and they probably don't have any sort of background to do them in front of.
Oh, I mean, you can get a sheet.
Yeah.
No, I'm guessing there's no place to show them to the live audience.
That's possible. There's not a Tron.
I watched that Scott Hall documentary that just came out.
Yeah.
And at the end, they have him recreating one of his promos in front of his Razor Ramon thing.
Oh no shit!
Like they kind of show him doing it then, and then they show him now.
Cool. So we get Mean Gene with Taskmaster, who's going to cut a nonsensical promo here. That you really don't need to listen to this. It's just Kevin.
I feel
Sullivan.
like that makes me want to listen to it more. Ryan
So-
is upset.
Pillman has got to be close to being gone.
Yeah, he is. It's coming up.
Okay. Is it angled? Like, do they make an angle out of it?
I don't know. I haven't watched that far ahead to know if
Okay.
they mention him after he goes to the Fed or like when he's.
Hopefully they just say, "Oh, and by the way, he was hit by a train. Rest his soul."
No, it's going to be due to contractual,
Yeah, because his contract is like a couple weeks from being up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's doing all this shit to get a name for himself.
Yeah.
So that he can leverage, in contract negotiations.
Oh, look, he's part of the 4-H now. What's that
4-
stand for? Heart,
4-H.
health. I can't remember what the other two are. Heart, health,
Oh,
Go around.
humanity,
Home's got to be one of them.
home.
So Pillman and Double A are out here. So basically,
Kevin Sullivan belongs in a Dio video.
like just waving a giant.
He would look
sky-
good with like a sitar, a guitar.
Yeah, oh yeah, he would. Head, heart, hands, and health.
All right.
4-H. I was never in 4-H.
I was for a bit. I made a rocket.
Would-
Made
I
a-
made,
Did,
like,
did you get
t-shirt.
did you get rabbits, Lenny?
Nope.
If you made a rocket in school today, you would be on an FBI watch list.
If you did anything I
Basically,
did in school,
Making
Yeah.
a rocket back then was just basically getting that little like thruster and putting like a paper towel tube over it.
Yeah.
Basically,
Zing.
it goes up for about 30 feet and then just falls to the ground. He's gonna take space.
He's gonna hit him with his belt. And for some reason, they attack Double A. I'm not really sure the.
Yeah, I don't get this.
I thought there was an alliance.
Well, apparently not now.
He looks at his hand and then kicks him.
Pillman's being cowardly now. He's playing a cowardly heel.
I have no idea what's happening
It's
angle wise.
because Sullivan's in charge.
Yeah.
Is he wearing anything under that fucking robe?
I fucking hope so.
Jesus,
Oh,
oh, there it is.
so awesome DDT in the ring that we just missed, of course, and Double A fights him off because he's a badass like that. There's nothing better than a guy in a button-up shirt and slacks DDTing somebody.
Fuck, he's
I hope
gonna
Mean
finish
Gene
the
gets
interview.
some light on this.
Nope, Mean Gene doesn't know either.
I don't.
God, Pillman looks crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's looking a lot leaner
Yeah.
than he
he's
had
not-
been recently.
Probably,
the
probably
drugs.
upped his juice
Yeah.
intake a little bit.
When you buy cocaine instead of steak,
Yeah. So,
I'm telling you, I want to
who
look
just
like
gave the
that
better
guy.
promo? Kevin Sullivan or Arn Anderson?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd say
yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
seriously, if I looked like Arn Anderson when I'm like 55, I'd be
That's your
doing all
goal
right.
in life.
Like he's like the perfect combination of like just he's got meat on him, but he looks like a badass.
Like
he's got the hair on
He
his
looks like
chest. I
he's
mean,
never done a crunch in a day in his life, and he can wrestle for 60 minutes and not take a breath.
Yeah.
So we get a Super Brawl promo. That's just sort of a mishmash of. It doesn't really.
Is it
Pro- it
6
does-
or 7?
6.
It
Super Brawl 6.
this promo, this represents an accurate depiction of how much the bookers know about what's going to actually happen.
That's what I was
Right.
getting ready to say. They don't promote any matches on the card. It's just, oh, everybody's after the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Versus every other pay-per-view where no one really wants the belt.
or versus Halloween Havoc, where 2 months out we know there's going to be monster trucks.
Yeah.
So we got Sister Sherri in the ring. I think we're going to get a look at the wedding schmaz from Clash of the
Oh,
Champions. Yeah,
my
here we
God.
go. Why is she dressed like Vincent Price?
Who's that dude in the trench coat?
Madusa just
Oh,
taking her own bump onto the table.
Clay, the phrase you were looking for with not wrestling gear, pants. Pants is what Medusa.
Yeah, pantaloons. Oh God, there she
Watch
is.
out, she's
That guy in the
behind
trench
you.
coat was Bunkhouse Buck.
Oh,
He's in the
okay.
Colonel's stable.
Gotcha.
So are we going to have a match here, I think? I will say this, Medusa's
There is
looking,
a ref.
Medusa's looking
And there's a
pretty
bell.
good.
Oh yeah, she looked a lot. I mean,
Hey, so I'm
a
gonna
lot better back then. She ended up looking.
try, and it's not gonna work. But she still drives her monster truck.
Really?
Yeah,
Monster trucking is still a thing.
yeah,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
it's
Monster
huge.
Jam.
We're
I didn't know Monster Jam existed
no
anymore.
when they come to St. Louis this spring or it's early winter, really. We're going. I'll try to get it a Nitro Party exclusive.
That'd be phenomenal if you could make that. Whoa! How about that? And there's ass. How about that snap suplex on the outside?
I barely saw it.
I say glad the cameraman caught it, but that was nice.
Medusa can work. I mean, she's one of the best women workers.
At this point, she's probably the best.
Yeah, I mean, she's awesome.
There isn't even anything going on.
We forget that Sherri's a former WWF Women's Champion. Yeah. She has She just doesn't really wrestle anymore.
I'm trying to think of other who's the next good women's wrestler after Madusa.
At this point,
Ivory was pretty good.
There is no women's division basically in WWF at this point.
Not really, but WWF, Ivory could work her ass.
Ivory could work.
We're talking about of all time.
Trish Stratus ended up being
Stratus, Lita.
Molly Holly, phenomenal.
Molly Holly. Yeah.
Molly Holly was very underrated.
Miss Madness 2000.
There you go.
But Sherri's not lost in there. I mean, she knows enough to.
She looks better than most of the divas ended up looking.
The fact that you're not Andre the Giant and you're doing that is silly. Where you just step on them.
Yeah, but it actually fucking hurts.
So I guess they had a match scheduled since they just started ringing the bell. Oh, takes her over. Gets the 3.
Not a bad little match.
No, I mean...
WWF Women's Champion.
So, and Medusa immediately murders her after the bell. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Oh, you rolled me up and beat me, but I'm going to physically... Oh
my God. This is bad.
I don't know whether to commend Sherri on selling that or if she's actually unconscious.
I don't know.
That was great.
Her neck. Her chin was in her chest.
She just beat me, but I'm going to physically murder you after the bell. God. With a German suplex. Holy shit. Wow. That was a nice little interlude there.
Yeah, I think 2 of the 5 stiffest matches we've seen on Nitro so far have come from women. We had that women's tag match.
With Bull Nakano.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, where that one gal gets dropped on her head 4 times.
Yeah.
It was on World War III or the Nitro after that.
Yeah. They did both. Remember, it was on the pay-per-view.
That's right. They had 2 matches. One of those was pretty bad. So this is main event time here. Giant versus Savage for the belt. For the world title. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this match is going to end with Hogan coming out, Savage being destroyed in the corner somewhere, and Hogan...
Did you watch this already? Do you know?
I do not know what happens, but that's just a guess.
So you're guessing Hogan comes out and...
Hogan will... Hogan's going to interject himself somewhere.
Right.
But Savage is going to get beat up. That's what he does.
Savage will get chokeslammed for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Savage takes all the bumps for the Mega Powers.
Mm-hmm. Luger's going to come out, and they're going to be like, who's Luger with? What side is he on?
That could happen. Jesus, I can't believe fucking Sherri got dropped on her head like that. That was awesome.
Oh, I bet she had to take some aspirin.
That's the highlight of the show is a freaking women's match.
No, it wasn't even part of the match.
True. It was just after bell shenanigans.
So Elizabeth is with Hogan, not Savage, but Hogan's wife is with Savage.
No, they're with the Mega Power. Everybody's with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Except for Luger, who might not be with anybody.
Nobody knows where Luger
but
stands.
Maybe with everyone.
He's just Sting's tag partner.
Including Luger.
So we got woman Linda Hogan and Deborah McMichael.
Yep, exactly.
And Miss Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, baby. Yeah, she just looks uncomfortable.
She doesn't. I don't think she wanted to wear that outfit, but I'm glad she did.
I mean, she's a good-looking woman, but she just doesn't.
But she's always kind of had that cringe look on her face,
sort of.
Kind of you're not sure if she's being forced to do what she's doing.
Yeah.
No, but she's always got that someone just farted look.
Yeah.
Oh, Savage attacks from behind with the belt. So I will point out that Savage and Elizabeth are divorced at this time.
Right.
And that comes into storyline later, that they are separated, divorced. So we get a choke spot from Savage. The ref throwing it out because he attacked him with the belt.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
Flair's out here.
Yeah.
Talk about this is an immediate schmoz.
I mean, there's still...
This is why that first match with Hogan lasted 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ringing the bell. This is a non-match.
Oh, man, the fans are pissed.
Yeah, let's build a title match and then throw it out. Hit him in the ass.
I thought he was going to.
Kind of ass shot him with a plastic chair.
He should have.
Savage looks like a bottle of tropical freaking punch. Remember tropical punch in the cans where you needed the thing to open it?
Yeah.
Nobody.
It was like an old school can with like...
you had to have the key, the little thing to peel the top off of it.
It's non-carbonated, so you can just drink it like water.
Nobody knows what we're talking about. Nobody under the age of 30 knows what we're talking about. Nice vertical suplex from the Giant.
Flair helping him with physics doesn't work. I mean,
so Savage getting beat up. Shocking.
Yeah. Hogan's gonna come out.
Where's Hogan? What's he doing? I tell you what he's doing. He's hitting on Savage's wife.
Did you notice the Giant when he went to do that suplex? He repositioned him toward the center of the ring, both to avoid the ref, but because it hurts a shitload less.
Yeah. There's a lot more give. I mean, Big Show here is definitely, he's still learning.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a rookie.
He's only been wrestling for...
Getting thrown into main event level
He's
shit.
only 4 or 5 months into his career.
Yeah. I mean, he does fine. He really does. He does his job.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, he's going to get choke slammed. Flair marks out for a choke slam. Oh, he kicked him in the dick. You see that?
I thought it was lower abdomen.
He stepped right on the crotch.
Lower abdomen is code for balls.
Okay.
Nope, choke slam time. See, Savage is small enough he can make it look good by holding him up there.
He took pretty good care of him coming down, too.
Yeah, he
dropped to a knee.
Goes down with him, yeah.
So, where's Hogan? I'll ask the question again. This is your buddy.
Not that we want him to come out, but it's kind of weird that he hasn't.
Well, it's just the fact that Hogan's a dick and he's a selfish prick. Here we go. Somebody's coming out.
Sting. Come on, be Sting.
It's not gonna...
It's... Why?
Oh, he's got it. Remember, he got hit with the shoe.
Know.
He's all bandaged.
Savage bladed him. And...
No, he got hit with the shoe.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yes, he got...
And then Savage bladed him.
Followed by shitty chair shot.
You know what? Those are better than we're used to seeing.
Still, don't give Hogan a chair.
They're not good, but those were at least had a little bit.
That's
still
good
not.
one.
That's not bad.
See, like,
okay,
he must have learned because when he's Hollywood Hogan, he plasters people.
Now they're starting. That's still not.
He just kind of whack-a-moles Kevin Sullivan though.
Yeah. Yeah, these are better chair shots than we're used to seeing, but they're still not great. See, Hogan gets all the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Got to come out. It's like, where were you when he got chokeslammed the first time, you asshole?
I couldn't figure out what was around Giant's neck, and I realized it's the Zodiac. His arm was around. I'm like, what is he wearing?
Hogan's got to get his buddy Ed Leslie some camera time. Oh, hold on.
God,
everybody shut up.
Hogan! He's doing that probably because he's trying to keep it in.
Laugh.
Yeah, he is.
Kill the dog.
The dog in the figure 4. Oh, God, it's amazing.
Nice.
He's not a bad promo.
Hogan! Whoa!
God damn it, Jimmy Hart, get off the mic. So Flair gives his usual "I'm gonna take your woman" promo.
Oh, it's hilarious.
He's chopping.
This is the most entertaining close we've had.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is great.
This is amazing.
He's calling out Mongo.
You don't know what to say now.
Oh, he's out of breath.
Heenan should have been a manager at this point.
I think Heenan ad-libbed that.
Yeah,
I'm sure he did.
that's good. Bringing up the history that he's got with Andre.
Yeah.
I think Heenan was like, they're running out of time and we got a minute to go.
And Flair's out of breath and can't talk. And that's it.
Oh, that was
That
good.
was great.
That was-
Good finish.
But phenomenal. That's actually a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show.
Phenomenal inning. Flair just losing his shit.
So highlights, obviously the ending.
Ending
The women's
was
match
good,
was
and
really.
yeah,
The
the German
Road
suplex.
Warriors tag match.
Yeah.
I would say Hogan Flair might be the worst match on the damn card.
That's because they're
Not,
fucking old.
not Flair's fault, but
I will say this: it's kind of bullshit to promote a main event and then have it do that, because the people think they're going to see a title match, and it's just
yeah.
They did.
But it was entertaining for us. But if you paid money for a ticket, you might be a little
If you paid money for a ticket for Nitro, you're a sucker.
yeah, because you can get that shit free, baby.
Sucker.
So that's it. Tune in next time for Late to the Nitro Party, because we'll be here because we ain't doing nothing else. So bye-bye now.
Hey, man.